What's up guys, Boss here, and in today's video we're going to be doing something a little different. We're going to be using an all-male deck. So if you guys remember a couple weeks ago I did an all-girl or an all-female deck. Well, today we're going to be using all-boy cards, and honestly most of them are men. I mean, they have fully grown, facial hair and everything, a lot of them, but you guys can see you have the giant, you got the hunter, the wizard, the miner, the fisherman, the dark prince, the prince, and the goblins. So all boy deck, kind of decent synergy to be honest, similar to Giant Double Prince, but of course you had to add in a couple things because the spells, of course, aren't a gender, so you have to, you got to replace those, and yeah, I ended up going with this, so should be fun. We'll see if we can end up getting the 12 wins, 8-2 right now, so yeah, let's head into the first game. Alright guys, here we go, in our first match here, and during this first game, I wanted to talk to you guys about a video idea I had. I didn't come up with it myself. I will admit I saw a Fortnite YouTuber did this, where basically what they did is, I'll explain, basically instead of doing a tier list like ranking all the cards, they did a tier list basically ranking how they would perform against other Clash Royale YouTubers in terms of skill. So not ranking Clash Royale YouTubers on, how good their content is, ranking them on their actual skill. And what there is a tier list, right? And there's 5 tiers. So the highest tier on the top is basically I would most likely beat them, like it's in my favor. And let's just say we're talking about best of 5s. That's most likely what it's going to be when I'm doing the tier list video. The tier below it would be it's slightly in my favor. Then the tier below that is equal, meaning like either one of us could win. It's about even. The one below that, it's slightly in their favor. And then the lowest one is they would most likely win. And I thought it would be a good idea because I could grab all different kinds of Clash Royale YouTubers. I could grab casuals, I could grab ones that are kind of like in the middle, and then I could grab like pros, So there would be all different ones where I could kind of compare them to my skill level and be honest, like, would I most likely beat them in a best of 5? Would it be pretty close, or would I most likely lose, So let me know what you guys think of that idea. I think there's some where you guys would be very curious where I stand on that, just because not only would I rank, some of them, of course, would be obvious whether they're, worse or better than me, but I could kind of like, rank them on the tier of where I think they stand, maybe ranking other casuals with the other casuals on the list, the people in the middle with the people in the middle, or the people who are like better than me, like ranking them like who I think is the best. So it would just be a great way to hear, like, to show you guys like what my opinion is on like how good, the creators are. So yeah, let me know what you guys think of that idea. It's supposed to be fun, it's not supposed to be something where we're like, it's just supposed to be fun, like, I hope people don't take it too seriously. I guess that's kind of what I'm worried about, but if, if it's just all for fun, I think it's a really good video idea. And I bet a couple, especially you guys really want to hear my opinion about, I just have a feeling, is probably B-Rad especially and Oyasu, like where I would say they stand in comparison to me, because I have a feeling, because when I brought this video up on my my Twitch stream, a lot of people were talking about those two in particular, so I have a feeling that's one that people would be very interested to hear my thoughts on. Anyway, so let's get into now the actual game. I was talking a while about that. This guy has the Denzito Pro deck. It's a very off-meta deck too, so both of us kind of using an off-meta deck here. And honestly, his deck is almost an all-male deck too, with the exception of, like, obviously the Tornado. And I kind of regret talking that much because I feel like I'm losing because of it, this game, which I feel like I would probably be winning if I weren't distracted, but I guess that's all good. We'll try to, make an effort to come back. I'm surprised that he didn't try to activate the King Tower there. I feel like he could have, and that was kind of like a missed opportunity, I guess you could say. And that stupid fisherman got distracted on the one skeleton there. That was kind of disappointing. I guess I'm just going to go Giant here, and we'll go Miner now. Then Hunter. Try to, like, predict, like, a Skarmy that he's going to drop. That Fireball was really aggressive. That's kind of why I went for that Giant, and I also just need damage, if I'm being honest. Unfortunately, we don't get that second shot. I thought the Giant was maybe going to get another. But yeah, this game is going to end up being pretty close, I would say. We go Okay. Oh, wow. Now that he just used the tornado, I kind of wish I played the... Whoa, Prince jumping over the bridge there. Okay, we go Dark Prince here on that. That's fine. This is going to be a really close game. Yeah, it's pretty clear we only lost all that damage at the beginning because I was so distracted. I feel like we're just making a huge comeback now at this point, which is great. So he's going to go hog here, yeah, any second. There it is. Hopefully it doesn't get more than one shot. We know it's going to get one, but that is not enough for him because the miner ended up getting some damage for us. We have to go Hunter, though. We know 7, 6. I don't think he's got the time, even if he plays a hog. Ooh, wow, that was so close. Okay, so thank goodness all that talking off topic, off topic of the game anyway, didn't end up costing me it, so... Whew, got a little lucky there, but I'll take it. So 9-1 right now. We need 3 more wins though, and we can't afford to lose another game. So this is certainly not going to be easy. And as we get deep in the Grand Challenge, it of course is, harder to, because the decks become more meta, and the players are better, and they know how to play against a deck like this that doesn't quite make much sense, I guess you could say. So I guess we'll just go Prince here. Same lane as the Archer Queen, and go Goblins because you just used his log. He might have delivery though. I guess we'll find out soon enough. Oh yeah, this is kind of unfortunate. Luckily though, I do think we have a lot of answers to his Royal Hogs. We got the Dark Prince and the Wizard, which I would say are some of the best counters in the game to the Royal Hogs. I don't know how that's possible, but he was able to activate the Queen's ability again for a second time. That's crazy. I didn't think he would be able to pull that off in time, but somehow he did. Yeah, we probably won't be able to do anything until double elixir. I have a feeling, at least, that that's how it's going to be. He's probably going to Fire Spirit the bridge, which is so annoying because there's nothing I can do about it. I'm not going to waste 3 elixir just to counter it. Like, that's such a waste. Wait, hopefully for those skeletons to go in front. I hope they go in front, so that way the Prince doesn't get distracted by them. Yeah, they do. That's good. Okay, so he just used his log and delivery. Now I'm definitely going to go Goblins. Great time to do it, but he's got Fire Spirit. This guy has literally everything he possibly needs to counter what I have. Super sad. Dark Prince here. And the worst part is I bet you he's going to have the Queen ability again, because he had it last time, so the same thing's gonna happen again, and yeah, we're in a horrible situation right now. I guess we can just go Fisherman in the back. It's pretty safe to cycle, I would say, and that's so annoying. The worst part has to be the Fire Spirit. Like, I have to overcommit on it every time. That's why the Fire Spirit is a really good card. And yeah, this might be GG, sadly. I feel like unless he makes a mistake, there's not really too much we can do here. And this is why this is kind of like a fun video. It's not like an OP deck or anything. In fact, it's actually quite weak, I would say. Just because against champions, you're gonna struggle. And yeah, that Queen is just going to town on, like, literally everything. It's so depressing. Let's see, we go Hunter here. Well, somehow that Prince just connected. Surely he's not going to choke this, right? No, he almost threw. Oh my goodness. I don't know how he almost threw that, but that would have been embarrassing if he did. So we're going to hop into... Oh, wow, we get a legendary. Wait, why do I care? I'm pretty much fully maxed. We'll take it anyway, though. Alright. I'm just going to hop into another one. I'm not surprised I lost that, I don't know. I mean... This proves your deck needs to have both males and females in it, or at the very least genderless cards, like the spells, otherwise you're just gonna struggle. I mean, like, what could I do, The Queen just got so much value, it was insane, and then somehow he just ignored the whole, like, prince on the left lane. I don't know. That was weird, though. So the all-girl deck potentially was better, because with the all-girl deck, I got 11 wins. With this, we only got 9. So this guy's got queen and prince. Ooh, questionable fireball there. I don't know about that. Go wizard here. I mean, he just used a ton of elixir. No fireball in hand, and this is going to be GG. Don't mind if I do. Take this one here. Oh yeah, he's just clucking the chicken. Okay. Go goblins. Good timing there. And he doesn't know what to do besides spam the chicken emote. Okay. Dark Prince. And then, should we go for a 3 crown? Probably. I mean, I'm at 0 wins in the Grand Challenge here. I don't really care what I do, to be honest. And he's still spamming the chicken emote. Fisherman. He's probably gonna prince again, right? Oh, what? Balloon. Don't know about that. I just give up. If I were you, I'd just give up. Things have just not been going your way. EXO. Yeah. I feel like he should just give up at this point. Yep. GG. Very nice. Glad to get that win easily. Still so unfortunate, though, that last game, like, I almost came back. Like, I don't know how I almost came back from just 1 prince and then just barely don't get it. That was just really sad. But hey, alright, 1-0 right now. See you guys when we find the second game. Just giant first play, maybe. Golem, okay. So let's go giant and goblins, because they're going to push the giant and apply a lot more pressure. And then I could try to just go fisherman to pull the golem to the king tower. I'm just dark princing to make sure I take the tower, and it'll apply a little bit more pressure too. And then, yeah, fisherman, pull to the king. I don't know if he's going to lightning it. I mean, he might. No? Okay. He's not going to do anything. Just sit here. Oh. Alright. Now he just starts to spam randomly. This guy's just like your typical, you know, golem player, you know? The ones that, like, people say, like, I mean, you know, just golem first play and then just spam randomly, you know? That's kind of what happened. I don't know why he didn't drop all that behind golem. I don't know why he decided to just go opposite lane. To me, that didn't make any sense, but, you know, guess, I ain't gonna judge, right? So we go Dark Prince in front here, tank for the goblins, and E-Drag. It's weird he's got Heal Spirit in the deck. Golem usually doesn't have that. Good Hunter, I guess. Who's Lumberjack? Go Fisherman here. Goblins. He's gonna golem up again, and I'm a little worried about that because I don't know. If he spams everything behind it in double, could be a little troublesome for me to defend, but we'll see what happens. There's the golem. So I'd say we go giant double princes into it to DPS it down, and then fisherman on the back end to help defend it if we need it. And why is he pressuring? I just realized, why is he pressuring my healthy tower? Like, again, he's doing what, like, I didn't really expect him to. I feel like he should be going for the other tower, you know, that lost over half of its health. So that's kind of odd. Bro, the wizard's putting in work. I got to admit, wizard's doing pretty insane here. And yeah, it's gonna be GG, I guess. Gonna get the win here. I don't know the thought process behind some of the golem pushes, but, you know, I'll take it. Fisherman over here just for the heck of it to yeet golem into the other lane, and yeah, that is going to be GG. You know, nice and easy here beginning the GC. Some of you guys like seeing the beginning of the GCs though, so, you know, maybe for some it's not the most boring thing, but if you guys only like deep into the GCs, then I do apologize. But, you know, that's what happens when you run an off-meta deck, I guess, sometimes. Alright, here we go. So, in our next match here, got double Prince, Hunter, Miner in our starting hand. We could just start with a Miner. I feel like that's probably, you know, the best starting play here. Would make the most sense. We got a Bowler. Princes do pretty good against the Bowler. I mean, imagine if they decided to rework the Bowler so it pushed back the Princes. I don't know. Would that even make it OP? Because I feel like it would just, all it would do is nerf the Princes. I don't know if it would buff the Bowler. Because Princes, it's not like they're used a ton. I mean, I guess the Dark Prince is used a little more than the Prince, but even, I don't know. I don't know. That would be weird if it pushed it back. I mean, I guess it would be a little buff to the Bowler, right? So we got Tombstone. Tombstone, Bowler, Baby Drag. It's probably Electro Giant if I had to guess, and the Lightning is convincing me even more that it's, you know, probably going to be Electro Giant. I don't know what else it could be. I mean, it could be some weird Golem deck, but I don't know what kind of a Golem deck would have a Bowler in it. That just doesn't make any sense. Electro Giant, it makes more sense because Bowler's kind of like a pretty defensive card, and I feel like Electro Giant applies more offense than the Golem does, so therefore you need more defense with Electro Giant. So that's kind of why, that's kind of the thought process behind why people have Bowler and Electro Giant, but never in Golem most of the time. It's kind of why, in case you didn't know. Go Giant here, and what do we want to do? I think Goblins work here. Oh, worst timing, right into a Barbell. I didn't know you had the Barbell, so. Prince now, opposite lane of the Skeletons. Whoa, that's interesting. I didn't expect him to E-Giant right then and there. So let's Fisherman. I don't know if he's going to Tornado or what. Okay, he does, so he does get the Tornado off properly, which is not good. Go Giant in the back here. Just Lightning. Okay, so we have to try to get a really good push here. Let's do a little bit of dual lane pressure with Giant Double Prince. It's definitely not over yet. I know it's not looking good, but it's not over yet. That was a great pull there. We might actually, that might have just gave us a huge chance of winning. We'll see. He's probably getting a little bit, like, desperate now just to, like, close out the game. And that's where we try to take advantage of that. Prince is coming in. Oh, no way. No shot. He lost connection. I'll take it. A win's a win. I'm not complaining. I know, you know, he probably was gonna win or was looking pretty good for him, but like I just said, a win's a win. And, you know, it doesn't matter what you're playing, whether it's like top of ladder competitive, It's always the player's fault for losing connection. There's like no rematches in this game, so even if you say it's like not deserved, it always counts. So don't ever, like feel like you didn't, earn the win, because, if you're the player, you got to make sure that your connection is good in a game like this, because if you lose it for just a couple seconds, that's what's gonna happen. This might already be GG. I know I feel a little confident saying this, but he just spent how much elixir? Like, and I defended it for like nothing and get a counter push? That's GG. This is it. Like, it's over. Sorry to tell this guy. That's why you don't go Bandit, Battle Ram, like, first play of the game. Because the counter push is just going to be too much for you. So, finally now starting to, get some nice wins. Was a really unfortunate loss at the beginning, though. Still gotta, I still gotta feel a little bad about that. Just the fact that I was so close to coming back, and he barely is able to hold on after being like ahead the whole game by so much. That was super devastating. But it happens. And yeah, so just have to defend for a minute 30. Should be pretty easy to do here. I think we just go well, we could probably go Hunter, take this out, and then Goblins to distract. Hunter might even shoot the E-Wiz too. Oh yeah, that first attack hit really coming in clutch there. And now it's time for the counter push. I think he's not back to a P.E.K.K.A yet. He needs to play at least one more card, probably two. I think I was keeping track here. Yeah, it was two. So yeah, as you can see, Giant's gonna get a lot of damage. We'll go Miner just to help clean up, and we might even 3-crown him right here because he doesn't have a lot of elixir. And yeah, P.E.K.K.A comes down, but it's going to come down a little later than he would have liked, because Miner's going to whittle away. 206, and yeah. Nice and easy game here. He made it easier for us by going for that, overcommitment. Miner switching up the placement. Not concerned about the left lane, because no chance he's going to stop that Giant from getting a punch. And there we go. So, nice 3-crown to end the video. Hope you guys did end up enjoying it, even though we didn't, end up winning the Grand Challenge. Just, me doing something different, and at least I was in the very first game able to introduce to you guys the, new video idea I was thinking of, because I bet you a lot of people are going to like that kind of video if I end up doing it. I feel like it would be something different that a Clash Royale YouTuber hasn't really made a video on ever. I've seen so many do videos on ranking cards, but never a YouTuber ranking the skill, of other Clash Royale YouTubers, or comparing their own skill to how they would rank it to, like, others. I just think it would be an interesting concept overall, but I'm curious to see what your guys' thoughts are on it, and if you guys think it's a video I could do without people, I don't know, getting, like, sensitive or offended about it. I think overall people wouldn't really care, but, I don't know. I mean, let me know if you guys think people would, or like it wouldn't be a good idea. But yeah, that's gonna be it. Make sure to like if you guys did end up enjoying it. Subscribe if you guys aren't subscribed already, and thanks again until next time, guys.